In this video, I'm just going to go over a quick diagnostic of some unusual sounds coming from this Concept 2 rower. It's already been fixed, so you're not going to hear the issue with it. But basically, when you pulled the chain, pulled the rower, it was just making some clicking sound. Sounded like something was rubbing on the inside. Usually, with machines like this, if there's a sound coming from the inside of the machine when you're using it, it's like the chain or parts on the interior of it rubbing against themselves, rubbing against the frame itself. So what we did, we just kind of took it apart, greased the chain, and that seemed to solve the issue. I'll show you kind of what we took apart and where we accessed it just to give you a better visual. So I've got it kind of disassembled here. Here's the main part of the rower, and then there's the bench section. The first thing I did to see what was wrong with it was I just took apart the fan housing here, removed that cover, pulled on the chain a bit, didn't see anything wrong there in the fan housing. So next thing we did was we came over to this plastic cover on the bottom side of the rower. That's where you can access the chain. It's not the best lighting, but we basically just put some grease on the chain here, and that seemed to solve the noise issue. We also think the clicking it was making was the chain itself tapping against the plastic shroud that sits in here. But for something like this, you know, generally check your chain, check all your parts to make sure they're connected properly, check bolts and stuff like that. But this was a fairly simple fix. For anything else, we would have had to do a further diagnosis, but this was a pretty simple one.